Okay, we are live. Hi, everybody. Let's just check that we are on other pages. Waiting for crew to jump on. Okay. There we are. Pages. And my volume's working. Okay, let's go. Whoa. We'll just wait for crew to jump on. How's this? I was reading through some of my someone had done comments on one of my weekly tarot readings, and some guy had put only a dickhead would get a fringe cut like that.
Really? Did you agree?
Exactly. I'm like, do you know me? Who we got on here? We got Shannon Kenny. Hi, Shannon. Scott. Hi, Scott. How are you? Tiana, I should say. Hi, Tiana. Hi, Penny. Hi, Kathy. Okay, we're just going to give it a few minutes. Hi, Bryn. We're going to give it a few moments while we wait for more crew to jump on. Hi, Angel. But if you would like to have a card from us, Kathy, please start sharing our live to non-private Facebook groups, please. Hey, Jessica. How are you? So let's just give this a moment while Hayley gets organised as well. Hi, Shell. So, guys, let us know where you are watching from. Hi, Paris Norton. Hi, Miranda. Please let us know where you are in the world, where you're watching from. Give your place a shout out. And also let us know how you're going. We would love to hear from you. So, yeah, fill us all in. Hi, Diane. Hi, Angel has shared and liked. Thank you so much, Angel. Tiana's watching from Sydney. Penny's joining us from Wollongong, guys. Miranda's in Phillip Island. Thank you, Scott. So also we can let us know where you are sharing. Please share beside your name so we can see that you have shared it, because what it does do is it shows us how many of you have shared at the end of the live, and then we can click on that and see who actually has shared that live for us, and we remember that. So share the love, guys.
Love the threats. We'll come and get you.
Did you pick up on that undertone?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Well, because we ain't so silly that you just put share beside your name to get a free reading. Kathy's watching from Perth. Renee, welcome from Melbourne. Bundaberg, big welcome, Sally. Hi, Tassie from Adelaide. Haven't been to Adelaide before. Let's get over there. Oh, we've got a Facebook user watching from Hawaii. Welcome. Aloha. Are you ready to get housed or what?
No.
Okay. What does this girl do with her day, right, guys?
Oh, my God.
I'm just putting that hook out there just to see if I get a bite. Well done. You didn't
No
bite.
bites tonight. Oh, we love a bite.
Okay, while we're waiting for Hayley, come here, Penny Pen. Come on, come here. Say hello, everybody. Come on. Oh.
We still haven't even done our intros yet, Jess. So it's
I know, because you're fluffing around. Hey, well, while Hayley is getting organised, let's say hello to Penny. Little Miss Penny Pen. Penny is in a playful mood after peeing on Mummy's bed today. Hey, Acha. What a naughty girl. What a naughty girl. So everybody say hello to Penny Pen, and I will, thank you, I will do my spiel while we're waiting for Hales. So guys, welcome. My name is Jessica Brown. I am the Energy Muse. I am a psychic tarot reader. I am a physical empath. So the way I work is I feel your energy in your aura, and I feel where your blocks are, and I get those blocks on my body, and then I get detailed channeled messages as to where those blocks are coming from. I am a yoga and meditation teacher. I'm a holistic counselor, a Reiki master, a kinesiologist, and a sound healer. So that is my spiel. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, I do all of my readings are online, guys. So the energy is just exactly the same as if you were sitting in front of me. Actually, probably better connection for me because there's less stress because there's no dogs running around. So if you would like to book a private reading with me, then reach out, go to my website, theenergymuse.com.au, or reach out, please send me a private message on any of my socials, The Energy Muse, or 0439 430 662. Private message me. Okay, Hals, are you ready to do your spiel yet?
I'm always ready to do my spiel while I sort.
Over to you. Look, I did it right.
Hey guys, I am Hayley Clark, Higherpath Healing. I am an intuitive tarot reader and an energy healer. I work with the modalities of kinesiology, sound healing. I am a Reiki master. I do Akashic records, and I am a Tantra practitioner. So I love to incorporate all of the wisdom from all of these modalities and put it into everything that I do. So with tarot, I love to deep dive and find what's showing up for people and then do healings around what's showing up to help clear out the energy to align with your highest path possible. So that's me. If you would like to work one-on-one with me, please contact me, Higherpath Healing, and I've also got my Instagram page, Higherpath Healing, all one word, or Facebook, and I've started uploading just a few videos now to YouTube, but I will be adding more on there as well.
Yay!
So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, love. Okay, well, let's get started. I feel like we've got enough people on here. So there's 56 of us on here. So I'm just letting you know, guys, so if you're watching from any other of the avenues that we're streaming from today, you may see that there's only probably maybe 4 of you on one or 5 of you on another. So if you're wondering why we're not getting to you, it's because in total there is so far 56 of us on here, 61 actually. So it takes us a while to get through all the comments. So we're not going to be able to get to you all today. So quite often people will say, oh, why did you skip me, or why are you ignoring me? That's we promise you that that's not the case. We simply, we don't, there's no rhyme or reason as to who we pick to choose. It's basically whoever has shared our live, who has a specific general question, and who has their star sign up there. Okay, that's probably, I don't know about you, Hals, but that's where I am always drawn to. They're the 3 things that I look for. But we just scroll all the way up and we scroll all the way down. So there's no rhyme or reason. Stick around to the end of this live because we've got a group card for you guys. But let's get started. The other thing that I will say is, please let us know if there are any trolls on here, because they get lost in the feed sometimes and we don't always see them. So let us know if there are any trolls on here, and please give us feedback around the readings that we give you. Okay, general readings will give you general feedback, and specific readings will give you specific questions, specific answers. So oh gosh, she's back on the bed. I'm just so paranoid.
Oh dear.
I know. Okay, so let us know if you have anything specific or if you'd like a general reading. Let me have a look here. Debbie says, Hayley, you've got something echoing back there. I think that was just when she had her volume turned up, Deb. Okay, let me have a look, please. Okay, Hales, do you want to go first, or am I going first?
You can go first if you like. I haven't been keeping a check on the feed yet.
Oh, Facebook use the beautiful moon out here at 3:33 a.m. in Winnipeg, Canada. Oh, that's amazing. If you're watching from our Lighthouse page, our Facebook Lighthouse page, then please give us your name, because we'll show up as Facebook user. Oh, Debbie. Okay, I'm going to have one for Debbie here. Debbie is, hi, I'm from Frankston, Victoria. Any chance of a card? I always miss out. Oh, love and light. So, Deb, have you got any questions, or do you have, can you let us know your sun sign? Hi, Rosemary, you're so beautiful. Okay, let's have a look here. Debbie Hallett, what have we got? Just a general card for Debbie, please, guys. Let's do this. Card for Debbie. I wonder what star sign you are, Debbie. Are you an Aquarius by any chance? Let me have a look for Debbie. General card for Debbie, 5 of Pentacles, House, and the Hermit. Okay, Deb. So, Bryn says it's my first time. Big welcome, Bryn, guys. Welcome, Bryn here. So 5 of Pentacles energy showing up for you today, Deb. So this is Mercury sitting in Taurus energy. When this card shows up in a reading, it kind of signifies that there is this feeling of you being left out of something or being shut out. Debbie says, yes, thanks, darling. Yes, I'm an Aquarius. Thank you. I don't know, Debbie, by the way. There's this feeling of being left out in the cold or kind of shut out. And Pentacles is tangible experiences that we're having. So it can be things to do with our work or our finances, our money. It can even be an indication of some sort of injury going on. And particularly, I'm feeling some pain, some stuck energy in your lower back, Deb. So whether there's, I don't know. But this does feel like whether this is happening in your now moment or you've just transitioned out of that, let us know, because then you've got the energy of the Hermit showing up. So a lot of Virgo energy here. So there could be Gemini sitting in that as well. But to me, it feels like there's this period of being shut out, being disconnected, maybe from the world, maybe from people, from places. But I do feel there's a bit of financial stress going on in your life, because I'm now feeling that pain on my right-hand hip as well. I feel like that this is a time for you to really go within yourself, Debbie, because the Hermit card shows up when there's a need to stop looking for sourcing external information outside of yourself. It's a time for you to go within yourself and ask yourself, what are the lessons that you've learned from that feeling of being left out or being shut out, or whether that's a literal thing or whether it's a figurative thing. But I feel like this is a really great time for you to go inside, look for some introspection around what you've been going through and how you've been navigating that, Deb. What do you think, Hales?
Yeah, love that. I'll just turn my volume down when I talk. My headphones aren't working, sorry guys, so I might be a bit echoey. Okay, so exactly what Jess said, totally agree. When I look at these two cards together, it also, to me, there's a lot of solitude in both of these cards and being on your own. To me, it feels like maybe you've been locking yourself out of something. Maybe you've been, to me, this is kind of, maybe you've been knocking on the wrong doors, looking in the wrong places for something that's within you all along. That kind of energy as well when I'm sitting with that. But absolutely what Jess said. The Pentacles is obviously all about that money and finance stability. So it could be a work and career thing. But to me, it doesn't really matter what it's about. This is just calling you to go within and to embrace the journey, and any sadness that's in there, just coming back to that reassurance that everything you've got is within yourself. You don't need to go knocking on locked doors, but just remember that that key is here as well. You've got the key to yourself. Look at that beautiful light shining out of her chest there. So, yeah, really, really beautiful card there. So there you go, Debbie.
Beautiful. I'm just going to get Penny out. Alan Cho says, sounds like you're fucked. So I'm just going to, I don't know, that's kind of, we only want like high vibe comments, thanks guys. And that's not at all what's coming through there. It's more about, understanding the lessons. I'm just going to get rid of Penny while you choose someone else.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, guys, just having a bit of a scroll.
Scroll. Actually, let me get my pen and paper. So right, Sue's coming up as well. Debbie says, I can relate. I have a Gemini daughter. Yes, thanks. I do have some future security. I do want some future security. Beautiful. Thanks, Hallie. Thanks, girls. Cool. Thank you for that feedback, Deb.
Okay, I'm drawn to Ayla, 538. Hi from Central East Queensland. I'll have a reading tonight. Taurus, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Gemini, Rising. Okay, so another general one for you, Ayla. Okay, let's see what we've got. Give the cards a bit of a shuffle and tune in. From a fellow Taurian. Hello.
And then Tassie Wilkie is next.
Okay, so the first card, Jess, I've got the Magician. And another major arcana, we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so really interesting combination here. The Magician, he's the master manifester. He's got that sign of infinity right above his head. He's got all of the elements there. It's like all the ingredients to a cake. Any cake he wants to make, all he has to do is put it together, swirl it around, and voila, there's what it is. So it's a very, very powerful card. And the Hanged Man, so I'm not sure if you felt a little bit stuck. There might have been a period of feeling like you're not really getting very far. But to me, this is a period of like growth. That it's that feeling like something's building, something's dwelling. dwelling, that's totally the wrong word. Something's like simmering up. And look at the crown chakra. There's so much growth there. He's only hanging by 1 foot. So I feel like all you need maybe is a little bit of a direction and a bit of a push, and you're going to have everything at your disposal there. So I feel like this is a really exciting time for you coming up into the new year, where you're going to have a lot of potential. You might just need to really focus in on what you want, because if you get clear on what you want, you can literally create anything that you desire out of that. So I love that, and there's a lot of growth and yeah, there's a lot of joy to be had from these cards as well, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Hal's beautiful. I love that. And also too, when I look at these two cards here, I'm really drawn to the yellow. So I feel like you are quite impatient, Ayla. So I feel like there's a good lesson for you around patience and cultivating patience, and knowing that when you do cultivate that sense of patience and you allow things to come to you in time, then there is that spiritual growth. But I also want to say, you feel like you're a natural empath to me, because I, like Hal's, was also drawn to the crown chakra lit up, but I'm also drawn to the color yellow around the magician. So to me, I feel like you can draw energy from your surroundings. I feel like you draw energy from your surroundings, and they come to you in spiritual downloads. So notice if you are drained around certain people, or if you can't go into certain places because you feel overwhelmed or drained, because I kind of feel like you have that natural gift and ability.
Beautiful.
Okay. So feedback is great, guys. Please, please, please. Okay, I said while I'm doing this, do you want to have a scroll, and I can let whoever the next person know that's coming up while I'm just having a look. Okay, so I said Tassie Wilkie. I'm just going to bring you up. Tassie, let us know if you have, if you're with us here, and if you have anything specific. Cancer, Leo, romance. Okay, we're just missing a shared beside that, but never mind. That's perfect otherwise. Guys, please share our live while we're going, and give us a thumbs up if you if one of these readings resonates with you as well. So feel free to be as interactive as you like in the chats, in the comments, but we're keeping things super high vibe here. So no trash talking and no low vibe. Comments, please. Okay, Tassie Wilkie, let's have a look and see what is going on. So I'm assuming you're the Cancer, and it's with a Leo, and we're wondering what's going on with that romance. Is this between you and a Leo? Because there's no such thing as those cusps. So that's, yeah, don't tell me that's a cusp there.
Don't get it started.
Instantly triggered when someone says, I'm on the cusp. I'm like, hang on, what?
Dream on.
Some can't be in two signs at once. Okay, ready? Let's have a look. Tassie, let's have a look. What is happening for Tassie around romance? Around romance. Okay, Tass, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, energy, and we're following that up with the Four of Swords. Okay, Tass, so when I look at both these cards, they're both very independent energies. So this Nine of Pentacles here, this is Venus sitting in Virgo here. So this is, when this card shows up for me when I'm doing private readings, it really does kind of give a shout out to what the individual person is like. It tells me that, you know, this is a card of being very independent. It's a card of really not having to depend on anybody else outside of yourself for your own sense of your creature comforts in life, right? Venus sits in this very strongly. It's about really deeply not only feeling connected to nature, but it's got a really beautiful feeling of abundance in all areas of life here. So not just financial abundance, because, you know, not everyone is financially abundant, but there's a feeling of abundance in your energy. To me, I feel like the fact that this card is showing up, I feel like that this is more about you needing to kind of do a bit of work on yourself, because you've got now Jupiter sitting in Libra here with the Four of Swords energy. And as you can see, it really is a card about going within. It's about going within to kind of quiet the overthinking that might be going on around this relationship, or around what's going on in maybe why am I single? Am I always going to be single, or is this relationship going to work out? This is that card about going within to quiet the chatter, the monkey mind, and kind of focus on bringing the heart back within your own space. Okay, so there's also a need for deep inner healing here. And you can see how she's in the nest here. So it really does have Cancer vibes, you know, about really going in and staying in your own home and, you know, and finding that self-nurturing there. But to me, this isn't really a time for romance to be coming in. This is a time about you really acknowledging and honoring how amazingly self-sufficient you are, how grounded and how centered you are, and just, you know, going within and just doing some of that beautiful work on the self-healing, you know, self-love, the meditating, the massages, the reading the books, the stuff that's that kind of allows us to connect to our higher self. What do you reckon?
Beautiful. And in this Four of Swords card, I've never really looked at this card this way before, but to me this is speaking of boundaries. And as a Cancer, often Cancers are so nurturing, they just give. And when I'm looking at that little heart next to her, surrounded by all that, it makes me feel like maybe you give your heart away too freely and there's a boundary thing going on, because she's safe in her little nest. But as Jess said, she needs to bring that heart back into herself. So maybe just keep a bit of a check on that as well, if that does sound like something that you're prone to do. Because if you give away your heart too soon, or when it's not quite the right time, it's not reciprocated yet, then you're going to run into all sorts of problems there. But same as Jess said, I don't feel like now's really the time to be rushing out looking for romance, but it is a very, very beautiful time in your energy, and there's a lot of joy and healing and growth to be had here at the moment. So, yeah, focus on this in yourself, and then I feel like the other stuff might come a little bit down the track when the timing is a bit better.
Beautiful, Hale. Sorry, we just had a troll on board. Thank you, guys. You're also amazing. Also, Rosemary says I've blocked. Rosemary, can you block trolls from your end? Can you let me know? You may need to block the troll. So, Rosemary, can you do that on your end? Thank you, Hale. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And how amazing are our guys? They're like, troll. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Love it.
It's so good, so good. I don't know why he's not being blocked. Okay, so Tassie says spot on. Ladies, self-healing at the moment. Thank you so much. Love and light. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Cassie.
Now it's did you find somebody, Hals?
I have 533, Kerry Addison. Hi, ladies. Scorpio shared what will happen in the next month. Brisbane.
What time? Sorry,
Brisbane.
What time was it? Sorry.
5:33.
Scroll. Oh, all the way back up the top. Oh, this isn't going to go. Mine doesn't go back that far.
To 5:33.
No, it only goes to 5:36. Oh, that's going to
usually has the whole feed.
I know that. How weird. Why is it doing that, I wonder? Some destinations won't get comments. Isn't that interesting? What was her name again? Sorry?
Kerry Addison.
So, Kerry, feel free to say hi, Kerry, so we can bring you up and see your beautiful face. Kerry Addison, where are you? Kerry. Oh, there she is. I'm just going to bring her up.
So what will happen in the next month? So we're looking at around
Stacey Emery is
end
next.
of November.
Stacey Emery.
Rachel's just got troll up.
Huh?
Just got troll up.
Oh, sorry, Kerry. Well, Kerry, give me something else. That's better.
That's the right person, though. That's a start. It's the right person. Okay, so Kerry, hi, lady Scorpio, shared what will happen in next month. Okay, let's have a look. Next month for Kerry.
And Stacey.
Okay, interesting. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Hello. And we've got the 10 of Wands. So there is a bit of a struggle here, a bit of a burden, but it's the completion of a cycle. So I feel like there is a lot of growth to be had here. There's a lot of abundance and a lot of joy. But this is kind of alongside that heavy energy of that fire that's not quite made it home yet, but feels a little bit burdensome. And it's kind of that struggle of finishing something up that's been started, that you just have to get it done. There's no two ways about it. You just have to carry the heavy sticks home, and you might feel like you're carrying this load all on your own and you haven't had a lot of support, but it's the completion of a cycle. So I feel like maybe with the completion of November, this cycle will be closing out to make way for something new. But this card is such a beautiful, beautiful energy here. So I feel like it's just literally something you can't avoid. It just has to happen in this particular way. I'm just going to draw a third card quickly for you, because I feel like there's something else that wants to come through here. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is quite a slow-moving energy. He's very planned. He's very, very meticulous with detail and working out his strategy, what to do next. So I feel like this next month for you might feel like it's moving quite slowly, but you're actually moving in a really positive direction towards this Knight. He's a lot freer than what this guy feels like. So, yeah, there will be some closure coming going into December, I feel like, for you, Kerry. I hope that makes some kind of sense with what you're going through. So, yeah, over to you, Jess.
So, yeah, pretty much beautiful house. There's not a lot I can add to that. Like you said, to me, this feels like there's that card of independence. Okay, and there may be some struggling coming out of that, or working through that, some financial maybe struggles going on for you at the moment, Kerry. But I do feel like it's going to get better. I feel like that there's something coming into your energy, into your awareness. It's slow moving, but it's practical, it's grounded, and it feels really good. But I feel like you're just going to have to sit in that energy for a little bit longer so you can really appreciate that when it comes in. And while you're sitting in that energy, just really rejoice this, rejoice that single, well, not that I know that you're single, but, we can still be, have a partner, but still feel very, very single and very independent. So I'd say just really rejoice and enjoy that time. I also feel like you need to get out a little bit more in nature. I feel like there's a really strong connection between you and nature. But yeah, don't let this take its toll on you, because you've got this beautiful energy coming in. This beautiful, slow moving, grounded Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're being gifted an opportunity around something. But yeah.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Hales. Okay, so I'm reading DJ. May I have a reading, please? Yes, Taurus.
And just quickly, Breda is asking from Facebook and YouTube if we can see the comments. Is anyone out there? Yes, we can see and hear. We're everywhere.
Hi, Breda.
Not really, but we can read your comments. We are streaming across a few different platforms, so if you can't see other people's comments, that's why. They're just on a different page to you.
She's like, what is going on?
With an all-seeing eye.
Yeah. No, and also too, like, I can understand how that would be confusing, because if you're on Facebook or YouTube and you can only see that there's only one person on YouTube, or there's 3 people, they're like, why are they missing me? Yeah, because the main one we're on is Spiritual Events Directory, and so there's quite a few people on that, Breda. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a reading for DJ. Where are we? DJ. Okay, DJ says, may I have a general, please, and thank you. I'm a Taurus. Okay, cute. Cool. She says, hi, I'm in the Bay of Plenty. Well, that sounds like something off Game of Thrones. Doesn't it?
It does a bit.
Now, it does, hey.
I was thinking abundance, plenty.
Oh, I was thinking Game of Thrones. I went straight into Khaleesi, or whoever it is. Okay, let's have it. Freda says, patience is not my virtue. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Okay, DJ. So general cards. So remember, guys, general readings kind of usually get general answers, but that's okay. Let's have a look. So a general reading for my Taurian. Let's have a look. General reading. Okay, 4 of Pentacles house. And Knight of Swords. Okay, DJ. So you've got 4 of Pentacles here. So Sun sitting in Capricorn energy. So when this card comes through in a reading, it can sometimes indicate that need to really hold on to things in your life for fear of losing something, right? So, but it's kind of counterintuitive, because when we hold on to something for dear life, we kind of block the energy of receiving what it is that we want. So this can also be around matters to do with money and finances, because you can see she's kind of clutching her figurative purse there, and she's kind of placing it over her heart. So it can also be like when we're in the energy of Capricorn, they're all about working, and, you know, attaining and growing wealth so you can buy more things. So we just want to be sure that we're not doing that to kind of close off not having to feel things and not going through a process of our emotions. Because, you know, sometimes when when something's coming up for us, we're like, oh, maybe instead of me sitting in the emotions of that, then what I'll do is I'll just buy something else, or that'll make me happy, or that'll make me happy, or when I get the bigger car, when I get the bigger house. So there's can sometimes be a little bit of that energy going on too, DJ. But the fact that Knight of Swords is coming up, I feel like I need to do a third card, because that's really fast energy and it's moving towards something. So I'm just going to do one more card because I want to see where that Knight of Swords is going to. So this could indicate there may be a because Four of Pentacles, although that is in Capricorn, that's still Tauri in that energy. Knight of Swords, it could be Gemini, it could be Libra, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But I feel like you're moving out of something and you're moving into something very, very quickly. Ten of Wands. Okay, so to me, it feels like you're maybe moving out of this energy, but there's something very, very fast coming at you, and you're moving towards it very quickly. So whether this is something that you're studying or something that you're wanting to talk to somebody about or communicate about, maybe around finances, the Ten of Wands is coming through here, and we had this in the last reading. Sagittarius, I should say Saturn sitting in Sagittarius energy. So this is about taking on too many burdens and taking on the burdens and ideas of those around us, and sometimes not always saying no when we want to say no. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be running towards more burdens, more issues, more problems. But maybe if you work out how to communicate a little bit better, how to release and let things go, then maybe these don't always have to be your burdens to carry alone, okay? So this does also come up for me too when there's a literal move going on, and this is a movement card as well. So I'm wondering, DJ, if there is a move coming up for you, whether it's a move in your job or in your career or in your house or in your little town where you are, but I wonder if there's an actual career going on and it's going to be a little bit costly for you. But yeah, let us know what's happening around, if there's any moving going on for you at the moment. But what do you reckon, Hales?
Yeah, it's quite conflicting energy here because she's really sitting firm on her foundation, and these two cards are literally people bailing out. They're just like, abort mission, I'm out of here. But what I can say, you're a Taurus sun, so am I, and Uranus is in Taurus at the moment, and depending on where it sits in your chart, it's going to make you really assess these kind of things, what we've been talking about, and it's going to make you want to do things a bit differently than what you've done in the past. So on one hand, that Taurus energy might be holding on to that security, but your soul is like, I don't want this isn't working, I want to get out of here and try something different. So if that's the case, just sit with it, because Uranus will be very active in Taurus for the next, I can't even remember how long it's in Taurus for, quite a long time, a number of years. So depending on where it sits, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this as well, that it might be time to look at doing things a little bit differently and in a unique way that might not be quite where you've been in the past. So I hope that makes some sense for you, DJ. But yeah, I'd love to hear.
She says, yes, I'm wanting to sell my house to upgrade as I've had another baby. Yeah, and you know what? I see that happening for you. I really do, because this is the card of packing up, literally. This is the card of swift, fast action, but this is the card of packing up all of your belongings and moving. But I want to say, when it comes to selling your house or moving out of your house, yeah, make sure don't be too stuck on a particular price, because that's what tells me that's a stuck sitting energy, to be honest. So if you want to really connect into these energies, then make sure and also what Hales is saying, it's like maybe look at selling your house in a different, unique kind of way. Don't be so like stuck on how something should be. Okay, make sure that you allow some flexibility in how you see that happening. Okay.
Beautiful. Oh, bless you.
Thank you. So she says, I use advising to maybe not go for it just yet. No, I'm saying that, you know, be a bit intuitive, look into it for yourself as well. But if it feels like it's the right time, I kind of feel like you should be starting to do this now. I feel like the process starting now, and then, you know, there'll be momentum. But we're saying, you know, maybe don't get stuck in an idea about how much you should be selling the house for, or how you think it should get sold. Allow yourself to be open about how different ways that you can go about doing that, is what Hales is saying, is that Uranus energy as well.
Yeah.
But make sure I'm really going to that clutching of the purse. It's like, no, don't hold on to your money.
this night's definitely like a call to action as well, but he can also be quite rushed and rash. So it's finding that balance between not holding on too tight, but not just rushing in blindfolded to the first thing that comes up as well. So it's about just navigating that energy carefully.
I love that. Thanks, Hales. Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got, not sure if you can see 544, Tara McCormick. I've shared and would appreciate a reading.
Oh, it's polite. Tara, there it is.
Perfect. Lots of hearts.
Did I read for Stacey Emery? Did I do that?
No.
Oh, whoops. Stacey, you're next. Sorry, I said I was going to. Did I not? No. Okay. I told you I always do that when I say I'm going to read for somebody and then I forget about them. I don't forget about you, but whoops, I literally forget.
You need to write it down, girl. Ground that soul's energy.
I even wrote it down and I still fucking forgot it. Oh, what's that say? Okay, back on board. God, it's 6:05 already. Seriously. Okay. Penny Jane said, when you said you need to get rid of Penny, I was like, no. Then I realised it was your cute puppy. Penny, we would never get rid of you unless you piss on my bed too. Might think about it then.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, because it's not your bed.
Oh, man, I've dealt with that in the past. Trust me.
You'll be
had enough dog cleaning on my bed. Okay, so Tara, a reading in general. Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of romance here. I feel like this is a love reading straight off the bat. We've got the Knight of Wands, Mr. Charisma, and we've got the Lovers following on from that. So the Knight often shows up as a potential suitor. He's someone that's scoping you out. So I'm not sure if you're single, Tara, or if this is a man that you're already in a relationship with, or a woman, could be either gender really. But it's someone that's kind of knows what they want. They're quite assertive, quite confident, quite charismatic. They know what to say. They're very charming. You get what I'm putting down. And this is followed on by the Lovers. So this is the card of Gemini. So one of you may be a Gemini, but it could just be a shout out to Lovers. This can represent obviously love and a new relationship or deepening an existing relationship. It can also, to me, this feels like quite a light energy, but it doesn't mean that, you know, this is it, this is Mr. Right. Oh my God, the Lovers card came out. This is the be all and end all. It's just kind of picking up. To me, this feels like it's a bit of exciting energy, a bit of exciting time. So I'm not sure if that resonates at all for a love reading, but I'm going to leave it there because I don't feel like there's anything else I can add without knowing a little bit more about that. What are you feeling, Jess?
Yeah, I love that. Because the other thing is, like, because for me, Knight of Wands shows up when someone's actually moving. So there might be, Tara, are you thinking about moving for love or anything like that? That's the only other thing that I would add to that, but pretty much exactly what you said. The energy feels light. It feels very dynamic. It feels kind of cheeky, naughty, and fun. So high five. So let's high five.
It feels really flirty and beautiful.
Can't do it. We're going the wrong way.
Oh. Doing a solo high five.
Yeah, leave me hanging. But yeah, it feels fun. It feels really lighthearted and fun. But I'm wondering if there is a move on the cards. But yeah, beautiful. Love it. Nice and fun. Okay, Stacey. Now, where was Stacey's original question? I even wrote the time down, 5:44, and still forgot it. 5:44. Let me have a look.
It was right under Tara's, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just hear that? Stacey, where was it? 5:44. Oh, there we are. Yay. Okay. Hi, lovelies. I've just left my job due to bullying. Oh, would love any guidance about the future, please. So sorry you've had to experience and go through that, Stacey. That is, yeah, crazy. You expect that kind of crap in the schoolyard. We don't expect it, but that's where. But you don't expect it as an adult, do you, in the workplace?
No, it's not nice, is it?
No, well, I would never have. Thanks God I haven't had to experience it before, but I can't imagine myself getting bullied. Yeah.
Everyone would be pretty scared too.
That's right. That's what I'm getting at. They should be. But bullying comes in many different forms as well. There's many different ways that people can bully you too, isn't there? Okay. Yeah, let's have a look. What's happening for Stacey? Guidance around my future. Okay, what's happening for Stacey Emery? Card for Stacey, the Tower. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles. Fucking love tarot.
Oh, how beautiful.
No, right? Oh, stay. I love us. So this is your Tower moment, Stace. So this is literally, I feel like this is what you've been going through. The Tower card, it's Mars in Aries energy. It's that, and it's so funny because bullying is such a Mars in Aries thing to do, right? It's so like aggressive, and the shadow aspect of it is so aggressive and overbearing and so in your face and kind of like full on. So this is your Tower moment. And it's like, thank God, thank Jesus for this Tower moment, because what follows from the Tower is Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now this is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, but this for you is beautiful, brand new beginnings that needed to happen. So you can thank that asshole bully. You can thank that what you've gone through in that experience and how that's given you so much more strength, because the Tower doesn't show up if there's really strong foundation stays. The Tower only shows up when there's weak foundations about something that you're holding on to, that you know your guides are going, Stace, it's time for you to leave the job. It's time for you to leave the job. You stay there for security reasons. You stay there because it's comfortable and you know it. And I feel like you do that. You stay in situations for far too long. I feel that in your energy. So your guides are going to create a situation where it creates so much trauma or stuff that, you know, you just, it's creating inciting action from you. There's your Tower moment. The reason you had to go through the Tower moment is because your guides are giving you this beautiful gift of brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. I feel like I even want to say anchoring in the light around these brand new beginnings. And so there's potential, there's new opportunities coming in for you around your career, around growth, and around who you are as a person, because that Tower moment has gifted you growth on a spiritual level and emotional level. I love this reading, Stace. Hales?
Yeah, absolutely perfect, because it just nails just what's happened. You know, this feels awful when this happens, but it's for the greater good. I really can't say much more than what Jess did. Ace of Pentacles speaks for itself. It's a gift. It's a beautiful new opportunity, and the roots are going down to the ground. So something really amazing is around the corner. And like Jess said, if this crappy stuff didn't happen, you might have missed the opportunity because you weren't looking for it. So, yeah, very, very exciting. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, Stacey, but chin up, stay strong, stay in here, because, yeah, there's something really beautiful coming.
I love it. And Penny Jane has said, oh, bullying in the workplace is horrible. Stay strong. Guys, let us know if you've been through any bullying. Let us know. Like, let's really be here for Stacey. So share your experiences, share your stories on here. Tiana says, I've been bullied in the workplace before. It's not nice. I hope you're doing well. I've done readings for people that have been bullied in the workplace. And honestly, post-traumatic stress is a real thing. It really, really is a real thing. So don't downplay your experiences. And as much as I can sometimes make light of things, I'm definitely not making light of things like that. Stace says, gosh, that resonates. Thank you so much. Oh, our pleasure, our pleasure. So guys, share your experiences. We're in this. This is a community. We're in here for each other. We're here together. So, and you know, a problem shared is a problem halved. And not that this is a problem, but it's so good to feel like, you know, when you can resonate with somebody and you've had the same struggles and things like that. So feel free to share. Okay, who are we up to? Yours, Hales. Braid is asking for a reading.
Okay, I'm going to go Facebook user, which I've had a look on the Lighthouse. It's actually Sue. So 609, hi, beautiful ladies, shared. Would love a reading, please.
Okay.
So hi, Sue. Hope you're well. Let's see what comes up. Lots of general ones tonight, guys. If you've got something specific, then please shout out with it. Just helps us direct the energy of the cards a little bit more specifically.
It does. And then JG, you're coming up after this one. So, Sue, okay.
Okay, what do we got for Sue tonight? Oh, 2 court cards. Interesting. So I'm not sure if this is a dynamic between you and someone else, or this is just kind of an energy that you're kind of trying to balance out at the moment. So first one, Jess, you got the King of Swords, and then this is followed on by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles has showed himself a few times tonight, so I feel like it's a bit of a collective theme at the moment. So you might be balancing a decision around work or around career or home life and stability. The King is kind of that cognitive, the mental plane, the thinking and the planning. It's the ideas, it's intellect, it's having a good case of the smarts. But the Knight is all about putting those practical, grounded steps in place to make a plan to move forward. So there might be something cooking in the pipeline here, Sue. It feels to me like the King feels a little bit serious sitting there on his throne. To me, there's not a lot of joy in this card. And with the Knight as well, it feels a little bit stuck and stagnated. Maybe a decision has to be made, and then it can kind of free up this energy to flow. If you are prone to overthinking, I would, do a bit of meditating, grounding, and sometimes the worst decision we could make is delaying, just making a decision, just choosing a path, and then we can always course correct if it's not quite right. But yeah, it's really interesting energy here. So I'll leave that with you. What are you picking up, Jess? I feel like you've got something else to add to this.
No, it's hard with court cards when it's a general reading, because you don't know if it's an archetype within yourself to bring out or if it's an external person. I feel like this is to me, this feels like two different people, because it sits like that. So I don't know whether there's a disagreement or there's a difference or something's going on, but to me, it feels like that energy is kind of moving, like literally has its back turned to this person here. So I feel like there's two people in this reading, like you said. The other thing too, though, with that Knight of Pentacles, I don't know why, for some reason I've never seen this before, that looks like the striation of a muscle to me. So just be careful, Facebook user, that you're not going to tear I don't want to say be careful you don't tear a muscle, but just be careful about what it is that you're doing this this month. Just be careful, do conscious movements, and just be careful, like don't do anything silly like lifting too much at the gym or doing something stupid like that. But I feel like there may be issues with your muscle or this that's what I'm getting anyway. Some kind of injury or something like that. But yeah, pretty much what you said, Hals.
Cool.
Okay. Who did I say somebody? Yeah, I said somebody. JG, did I? JG?
Yep.
606. Look at Julie Christina Smith. Look at all the dogs she's put there.
Someone knows how to get your attention.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, sucker for a dog. 606. So excited for our weekend.
Oh, me too. Yay.
Okay, JG, literally my old initials. What do I need to know through the end of the year? Like and subscribe. What do I need to know through the end of the year? Okay, that's interesting. Like and subscribe. Let's have a look. JG, are you with us, girl? Are you with us? Please jump on and let us know you're here. Okay. What is coming up for JG? Yeah, lots of general say tonight.
Yeah. And Tara McCormick asked at 6:12, have I missed out? We did a reading for you, Tara, if you missed your reading. So after the live finishes, you'll be able to go back and find it. But yeah, you got some pretty interesting cards there, so recommend.
Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Geez, I'm just to do one more. It just keeps on coming up, hey? How funny. And the Justice card. Okay, so JG, what's coming up for you? Ace of Wands. So the aces are a pretty big deal. There's a brand new beginning for you happening in something that's going to really ignite your soul, lift you up. It's something where your passion sits, where your joy sits. So this may be around your career or your work. It could be, I feel relationship energy around that. But also too, I'm feeling some energy in my left-hand knee. So I feel like there may be something that you're struggling to move forward from a little bit. This is going to gift you that moving forward, because this is about action. It's about doing something. Okay, Knight of Swords is coming through. This is the card of the action. So this is that need to move, to push through that inability to move past something, because this is about action. It's about doing something really swiftly, about kind of, I want to say, if this is an opportunity that's coming in for you, this feels to me like this is you like chasing your dreams. I know that sounds a bit cliche, but I really want to emphasize that, because this to me is that opportunity, and this is you really going for it and running after it. We've got the Justice card coming through, so this could be Libra energy, could be a bit of Taurus in that as well. But to me, I'm wondering if you've got any legal things coming up, or are you buying a house, or are you taking a relationship into a new into something. I feel like something's going to be more serious for you. Okay, so this might be the start of something like you really, taking a relationship to the next level, or a work to the next level. And, you're really running towards that. I feel like there's unabandonment there, like there's like really going for it. And this is because this often shows up when there's contracts to be signed. So anything to do with legal matters coming up for you, JG, because this is what I see is coming up for you. And this can be a card of balance needed, but I don't feel that for you. I feel that for you there is maybe some contracts coming up that you need to sign. What do you reckon, House?
Yeah, I agree. And I love that Ace of Wands at the start, because without this, it's a completely different energy sitting here. So this Ace of Wands, something really new and inspiring and beautiful. But to me, this guy's running away from something. It's like in order to fully harness this energy, you have to leave something behind. It's like you're just going to have to quickly shed something off in order to make way for the new. And, and then this guy comes in at the end, that Justice, that kind of, to me, that's solidifying the energy and bringing it in. Bringing it in. In this reading, it feels quite grounding, that Justice card, which normally it doesn't really, but for some reason, I don't know, I'll go with that.
Yeah, no, it does, doesn't it? To me, it feels like something's getting more serious. Something's being up-leveled, I want to say.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
Gorgeous. And yes, Tara, we have done a reading. Yep, 100%. So if you go back at the end of the live, you should be able to find it somewhere in there. My dog is literally trying to break through the door at the moment. She's so naughty.
Tell her we've got 9 minutes to go.
She wants her dinner.
Oh, don't we all?
I know. Okay, just having a bit of a scroll. Oh, this one sounds interesting. So I'll go for Penny Jane, 613. Will justice finally be served to my ex-partner?
Ooh, we need details
that
around that.
Sounds a bit juicy.
Pen. I want to call. Sorry, I only called it Pen. So I call my doggy Pen. Will justice finally be served to my ex-partner? So let's hope that you get the Justice card. And so will it be served? So this is interesting, the way that she's with this question. So you're either going to want would you be wanting, say, the Ten of Swords on this, Hales, or would you be wanting the Sun card on this? So Justice, you want the Justice card, and then will it be served? The Sun card means yes.
Sun will be amazing. No, so I'm really intrigued to see what's going to come out, actually.
Yeah, so am I, because I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what you want is the Justice, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun.
Yeah.
Or the Death card, or Judgment. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on, what is it?
Not what I was expecting. First card, you got the Two of Pentacles. He's a bit boring. But this is followed by that Five of Swords. So I feel like I need an extra card here.
You do. Yeah, we need one. We're invested. Come on. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, come on, guys. What do we got?
Don't be the lovers.
What boring again. Three of Pentacles.
Sorry, Penny.
It wasn't the bombshell I was expecting, but still interesting cards here. So to me, this is kind of the back and forth, the not sure what's really going on. This speaks of a need for balance, but to me, it's just like, not really sure. And followed by that Five of Swords, it feels like a bit of topsy-turvy, and then followed by the kind of clashing ego and argumentative behaviours. I'm tempted to draw a fourth card, to be honest. This Three of Pentacles reminds me of a court hearing in this context, or, there's like a decision being made. There's people coming together and talking about the best way to move forward here. So I'm not going to dwell too much on individual cards more than that, but I will draw a final card because it's kind of telling the story here about what's happening. But yeah, I feel like that Three of Pentacles interesting. The High Priestess. What do you reckon, Jess? Wasn't expecting her to show up either. So this is a really big opportunity for growth for you. I feel a really cliche putting that out there for this, but I feel like you need to find that peace within yourself and follow your own guidance. And if you have, if you're separating cords and energies from each other, it's like you need to get into the space of, this is going to sound so ridiculous, it doesn't matter what the outcome is for him. It's about sitting on your throne and knowing that you're all that and a bag of potato chips. Like, you've got everything going for you. You don't need a certain outcome to happen to someone else for you to stand in your power and shine your light like a big fucking goddess that you are. So, yeah, that really doesn't give you a set thing, but I feel like he's going to show his true colours, or he has shown his true colours with this conflict. And this is just reminding you to stay in your power and stay, have an open, don't let this harden you, because that's a really, really powerful card of that divine feminine energy. So you've got it all going on for you. Yeah, 100%. I think you've done well with that because it's so conflicting energies. But it's like Hayley said, to me, this is her I don't want to be seeing in that energy, but I really hope he gets his just desserts, that moving back and forth from that. To me, this is her ego, and this is your guide saying, look, get out of your ego, Penny. It's really not about, the guy's a dickhead, right? This isn't about whatever he's done to you. It's not about sitting in that energy, because that's what you're doing right now. To me, this is definitely in this case court about, this is you, your guides acknowledging the court, the justice system. But I also feel like the fact that this is shown up next to that, this is guidance, this is counseling as well. So I feel like you maybe would benefit from an external source hearing your struggles around this, and that's going to help you get out of that ego, get out of that Five of Swords, that kind of nasty vibe. Talk to somebody, let somebody know how you're feeling around this, even if you're paying somebody to do that. And then when you do that, you're going to sit so nicely in this energy here of the High Priestess. This is your higher self. Okay, so for you to access the higher self, talk to people, talk to a counselor, even if it's court advised, but this is you accessing the higher self. This is your true identity. Okay, this is you. This is not you. This is him. Okay, don't let him drag you down to that. You sit into your higher self, because this is where you're supposed to be. I also want to say work with moon energies as well. I feel you would work well around rituals around moon. So, yeah, look at the new phases of the moon. We've just come out of the full moon in Taurus. But look to see where the new moon is and what's going on with moon phases, and do some clearing around the moon around this. Yeah, so as far as the outcome goes, it's not like Hales, it's not about that. It's about, don't sit in that vibe. You're more high vibe than that. So we've got 3 minutes. Let's do a card for the group, hey? Just before you do, there's a troll on here, last born, spamming everyone.
Okay, where are we?
Everywhere. He's everywhere.
Penny,
or she's everywhere.
Oh, last born. Ugh. Last born. Okay, where is it? Okay, I'm saying block user. What an awful username as well.
Yeah, strange. Very
weird.
Strange.
Well, if you were the firstborn, they probably wouldn't have had any more after you.
There's a reason why they were laughing.
Yeah, they definitely didn't want any more after they had you. This is your energy.
Yep, we're done now.
They're like, oh, God, his vibe's awful. Yep, no more kids. Okay, did you want to do that group card, Hals?
What's that, group card?
Yeah.
Coming up. I don't have the book here, so I'll just have to freestyle. I was going to say freeball it, then I was like, no, that's not right. Freestyle. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Love, love, love. What a beautiful reminder. So keep that heart open, and even in the struggle, if we can come back to that place of love, it's just going to fill our lives with gratitude, and we're going to keep attracting more and more and more. And as the saying goes, we can't control what other people do to us, but we can only change the way we react to it and we perceive it, and we decide to integrate that energy and move on. So, yeah, come back to love.
Beautiful. Tara says, what is a troll? I'm still learning. So a troll is somebody that jumps on our lives and says, message me, and tries to scam people for readings. Yeah, so that is what a dirty, stinking troll is. And they're called trolls for reasons. So, I didn't want to finish on that negative. I love that love card, Hals. That's beautiful. So, guys, Hayley and I are here every Monday at 5:30. If you will want to reach out, so if we resonated with you, then please jump on, because we do private readings. This is what we do. This is our job. So feel free to message us for a one-on-one reading. Otherwise, yeah, have an awesome rest of your week. I'll be back 5:30 WA time, 8:30 Eastern Standard this Thursday for my live tarot readings. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Feel free to reach out. We love you.
Thanks, guys. And, yeah, catch you next week.
Bye.
See ya.